10 million, 20 million, 30 million. I'm on something. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. That do what's up. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. Yeah, drink 'em up. Yeah.
We rolling, man. It's DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thoro Zano, the bridge to the streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on ThisIs50.com. Got a new special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
What it is Denver all the way from Toronto, Canada. You know what it is, out here in New York, first time, getting at it.
Everybody in Toronto have those same mannerisms, like their speech patterns. Is that what is that? Is that?
I don't even know. It's just kind of, I guess, just talking with everybody out there and just being in that lifestyle around that all the time. You know, it just kind of sticks with everybody, and that's how it is out in Canada.
I have a segment on the show.
Okay.
It's called, I don't know if Danny Love, shout out to Danny Love too, man. He brings a lot of dope independent artists up here that are real seasoned and like basically ready. They just need an outlook. I mean, they just need a platform to showcase that. And that's what I try to provide up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this platform right here is about talent over popularity.
Okay.
That's what I'm about.
Okay.
Like, I don't care, no disrespect.
Yeah.
I don't care how many followers. I don't care how many streams. I don't care how many likes.
Yeah.
Can you rap?
Yeah. I mean,
You
I
know
like
what I
to
mean?
think so.
That's what I want to
sh-
know. So with that being said, I have a segment. It's called On the Spot. You're on the spot. We need to see what you got.
I got
Toronto's watching, man.
Hey.
Drake is watching, believe it or not.
Tuned.
The
Stay
Weeknd
tuned.
is watching.
Hey, I like that.
Cardinal
I got something
Official
to
is
prove.
watching.
I got a lot to prove.
Belly's
so
watching,
it is.
man.
Hey, let's get to it.
All right, turn it down a bit.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Shorty wanna fuck, set the mood right. Ayy, shake that ass in the moonlight. Ayy, I've been messing with you all night. Ayy, are you gonna let me take a bite? I know some things I could show you. A couple bands we could blow through. Baby blue beam when you roll through. I'll have you feeling like you brand new. Ayy. All I ever wanted was a bust down rollie. Gotta keep it on me cause these niggas coming for me. Shoot up your spot with a motherfucking 40. And if you think I'm playing, you won't see another morning. Grew up a pimp, I've been ballin' ever since. Pops ain't around, moms was late on the rent. Keep 3 hoes around just so I feel content. Fuck am I saying, I just need hoes to vent. Pull up in the coupe, deuce on the rim. Hop in, little shorty, we can go for a spin. Have you seen the islands, do you like to swim? Wet as the ocean when I'm sliding in. Shop on Rodeo, we like to spend bands. Living my life through a Scorsese lens. Cut niggas off, they was all just fake friends. Only the shorties I want to pretend. Hopped on the mic ship and changing so fast. I left my city, I ain't looking back. I had bigger dreams, now they going outside. Hanging around models got me in love last. High off the drink, I've been mixing with Sprite. All of this money got me feeling uptight. I cannot trust any nigga in sight. I feel like they plotting on taking my life. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little something.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. You into song making. I like that.
Yeah.
With lyrics.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. So now, obviously, Toronto, Canada in general has been lit because of Drake. Drake single-handedly put Toronto on the map. You know,
big time.
Before him, it was like Cardinal Official and people like that. You know, they were definitely doing their thing, but Drake put it
on like the world
map.
Yeah,
on Toronto.
For international.
Right.
Big time.
Right. So is it easier to get noticed from Toronto? Because obviously a lot of the labels and people are paying attention, trying to find the next Drake or anything similar to that. Is it easier for you?
I mean, like yes and no. No, because there's so many good artists coming out of Toronto and there's such a big like competition out there and stuff like that. So you really gotta you gotta move different to be seen out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of crazy artists that are always coming up, always making moves. There's a lot of platforms out there that love just promoting Toronto artists and stuff like that. So it's really competitive like that. So you really got to reach the outer cities and stuff like that and get them on your fan base and get them rolling with you and stuff like that to really get in the international scene and to get known outside of Canada, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the labels in Canada, they you know what I'm saying? Like you want to reach the international levels and stuff like that more or less. And that's just what I've been trying to do personally is I haven't even really been focusing too much on the Canadian aspect of things because right now actually the United States is my biggest like platform on all streaming platforms and stuff like that. So I just been trying to focus on international more than I have even been inside Toronto and stuff.
Now, do people expect you to sound a certain way because you're from Canada? Do you get that that stereotypical sound of like that Drake sound, if you will, that 40, even the beats and do you get
like
that?
More or less, yeah. Especially coming out of Toronto, you'll hear a lot of the same kind of sounds coming out of Toronto.
Right.
And Drake isn't even necessarily that Toronto sound.
Okay.
If you really get into the Toronto rap, Drake isn't even really sounding like that too much. I mean, he tries to incorporate it here and there, you know what I'm saying, just to stay with his roots. But other than that, like, you wouldn't even compare him to a lot of.
So what's the Toronto sound from your perspective? Who's a perfect example? Would it be Belly?
Not even, because a lot of the days you got more like the upcoming rappers, like you got Wise out there, you got like Killy's doing his thing out there right now, really big.
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez is crazy, and you know what? Tory Lanez is one of the people I look up to the most as an artist, because I gotta respect his grind. That guy was out there for years and years handing out mixtapes to people on the streets like that, like a lot of other artists, right? But you know what I'm saying? He was bouncing around and went through the whole beef situation with Drake and Toronto looking down on him for a bit like that. And then I gotta respect it because he came out on top and he's just making crazy waves out there right now. So I mean, I gotta look up to him a lot. But when it comes to Toronto sound, it's like there's not even like too many internationally known artists that I would say are the Toronto sound.
Right.
Because when you, like I said before, when you want to go international, you get out of that. You kind of steer away from that Toronto sound. So I'm not even sure, like, it's just like a lot of more underground people, I would say, that really hold the Toronto sound to the Toronto sound. Right.
Okay, so you're in NYC, obviously. You're doing a promo run. You're running around. What do we have out? What are we promoting?
Timeless, we're promoting for my singles right now, Timeless and Win.
Timeless and Win. Explain that title.
So Timeless right now, it's just basically, I wanted a track to show people basically just what it is, that I'm not here to be a 2-3 year artist and then drop off and be a nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to be 10, 15 years in deep, you know what I'm saying? I look up to Drake as my #1 artist. I got to. And, you know, somebody's got to be the next Drake. Somebody's got to be the next Justin Bieber. Somebody's got to be the next Weeknd, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I'm just basically trying to use my platform, and I'm in it for the longevity. So Timeless basically was me just explaining, like, you know, the come up and stuff like that and how I'm here to stay. And you know what I'm saying? I would show people that I'm here to stay. We got the video out. It's doing numbers right now. It's at 120K right now on Facebook and stuff, so it's going crazy.
On Facebook, that's good.
Yeah, so we going crazy on that. And then we got the Win video coming out here in about, I would say probably within the next month, so look out for that. That one's going to go hard. A lot of people have been waiting on that like crazy, like promoing that all on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. We got a lot of people that are just want it now, but I mean, you know, you gotta get them waiting. You gotta get the wave going a little bit more. So thank you.
Let them know the name again, man.
Yo, it's Denver, coming from Canada. You already know.
That sounds funny. It's Denver coming from Canada. It's like saying it's Kansas coming from Missouri.
Yeah, no, it's weird, but yeah, Denver. That's what it is.
Denver.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Cali, man. I'm from Massachusetts, though.
There it is.
I like that. How did you come up with that, Denver? Break that down.
Honestly, it's just my name.
That's your real name?
It's my real name, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got it from the jump, and people were always telling me, giving me compliments on my name, and I was just like, you know, I'm going to stick with it. I ain't got nothing to hide behind, you know what I'm saying? So I just stuck with it.
Do people ask you what I'm asking you, like, Denver?
Honestly, every time I say my name, they're like, so are you from Colorado, or like, what's good? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, or I got to say my name and I'm like the city. Denver,
well,
like the city.
You know what? That might be your biggest market, Denver. You never know.
Never
so
know.
Shout out to Denver, Colorado, man.
Hey, stay tuned on it. I'm coming to you soon. Soon.
Anybody want to get into contact with you or follow you, how can they do that?
At Only Denver on Instagram and all actually platforms. It's at Only Denver, but on my streaming platforms and stuff, it's just straight Denver.
Okay.
Yeah, so follow me on that.
And before we get out of here, man, who did you grow up listening to musically? How did you and why did you want to get into hip hop?
Well, my dad was a DJ way back in the day, and then my brother was always rapping, spitting bars like way back in the day until he was like 24. So I just kind of always was around the scene. I was always listening, grew up on like Biggie and Pac from my brother and my pops.
Okay.
And then really just once Drake came out and I started to understand music more and stuff like that and started to get the interest myself, I really was just influenced by like Drake and like Chris Brown, because like at the end of the day, like being able to sing and dance on top of spit bars.
Dance?
Well, you know what, I'm getting into it. I'm not I'm not gonna be like I'm some crazy dancer, nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I would definitely like to improve in that aspect too. So it was Drake, Chris Brown was big, like artists like that. Really just like international, like big artists. I'm trying to be a star, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I ain't got no time to waste. And
you know, everybody that sits on this couch ends up being a star after talking to me. You know that?
Well, I like that.
The catch to that is they owe me 90% of everything they make after that. So if you want to be a star, it's going to cost you.
Hey, and you know what? It costs nowadays. So I already know what it is, and I got a lot to prove, and I got a lot to show the world, and you know the world's going to hear about me regardless. So.
All right, so that's what it is, man. It's Denver from Toronto.
Yeah.
And I'm Connecticut from New York. All right, you know what it is, man. It's DJ Thoro, man. Hottest in the street. This is 50.com. Yes. Shout out to Danny Love. Make sure y'all get at him. Get at me. Hottest in the streets.
Yeah.
Let him know your name again.
Denver. And shout out Danny Love. Shout out DLE Management. Shout out DLE South. You know what it is. He's really doing a lot of stuff for me, bringing me up to New York for the first time. We've been doing our rounds, going here, going interviews, clubs, appearances, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that man right there because he's really doing a lot for me. So.
All right. That's what it is, man. And like always, when you see us, one knee us. That means pay respects.
Hey.
Kiss that right there.
Hey.
Yeah.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men. I'm on something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That do was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. Yeah, you come up.